Ashes final. But first, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Marissa's on 16, Michelle's on 24. That's an 8-point difference, giving Michelle a 4-second head start.
Michelle, you will go on my first whistle. Marissa, you will go on my second. 3, 2, 1.
John Forsyth starts the Eliminator for a place in the Ashes final. Michelle over the highs and lows. Here comes Marissa. Michelle more suited to the power events. Michelle in the bungee maze and that tortuous tangle taking its toll. Marissa slithering. This Aussie smoother than a Sydney snake in the surf. Great effort to pull back 4 seconds before the rope climb. Marissa's on the platform and in the lead. Michelle's arm still suffering from that handcuff tussle with Delta. Marissa on the ladder. Michelle dispenses with the rope, but she's got it all to do now. Marissa finishes her hand ladder. Rollers are the route to the net. In Australia, she holds the record for the fastest eliminator. Marissa climbing awkwardly. Michelle could claw back some of that lead here. Marissa keeps looking back to check on Michelle's progress as Michelle starts her climb. Marissa onto the gantry. Michelle digging deep into the courage bank. Marissa hooks up to the zip for the fast track to the floor. But as we've all come to learn on Gladiators, it's not over until the credits roll. Next, the graveyard, haunted by the discontented spirits of past contenders. The balance beam, and she's got to start again. Pauline and Annette, no, Michelle's still got a chance. Marissa back on the beam, Michelle on the line, gets a bird's eye view of Marissa's dilemma. Marissa Hübner from Australia for a place in the Ashes final. Can she tame the Travelator? Oh, she can't! Dragged back to the deck by the belt, and suddenly Michelle's back in the frame. Michelle on the beam. And Marissa with another crack at the Travelator. Has she got what it takes? Head high. Oh no, she slips! Oh, hanging on, but going nowhere fast. Slides back to the ground as Michelle storms up. Can she snatch victory? Oh, Michelle slows down. Oh, slips down. Victory wrenched from her grasp. And they're both back where they started from. The Brits can't believe it. It's head-to-head stuff now. Michelle is the first to go for broke. Here comes Marissa, but they're both in trouble. The Travelator knows no mercy. It takes its toll again. Scenes of anguish in the arena. What have they got to do to end this nightmare? They've given their all, and still it demands more. Some parts of the crowd screaming for Australia, others baying for Britain as Michelle makes the first valiant run for the victory. And here comes Marissa, but they're not going to make it. Everything goes into reverse as they go back to square one. And we've never seen anything like this before on Gladiators. The contenders on the verge of collapse, and John Forsyth has blown his whistle. They've been to hell and back tonight. Pauline and Annette don't know what's going on. And John Forsyth explaining the situation to both contenders. And I'm sure when he gets through, he'll explain the situation to us. Both contenders appear to be walking to the start of the balance beam. It's a wonder they've got the energy for that. Hang on, though. I think John Forsyth is about to make an announcement.
In the event of both challengers not being able to get up the Travelator, we will commence it after a short break they've had from this point, both starting at the same time. Michelle and Marissa, you'll both go on my whistle. 3, 2,
So after
1.
a quick breather, they're back into action. The next few seconds will determine who gets left and who goes through. Stride for stride on the beams. Marissa with a better dismount. Up the Travelator. Has she got enough? This time she has. Australia breaches the paper burst. Marissa Hübner snatches victory in a place in the Ashes final by a whisker from our own Brit, Michelle Kimberley.
Warm congratulations to you. My goodness, you both worked very, very hard on that Eliminator. I can't tell you, the tension in here is absolutely astronomical. How are you feeling?
A bit bruised.
And exhausted, naturally. The good news for you is that you're through to the Ashes final.
Michelle, it's like the World Cup all over again. I mean, that's how they must have felt in that sudden death shootout.
Yeah, it's hard. There's a lot of pressure on you then. But I had to do that on my first heat in the domestic, and I won, so I think I paused too long at the end of the beam, but...
Look, you're an Ashes contender. Let's put this on you now and congratulate you. You've been a fantastic contender. I think the whole crowd would agree, don't you think, that Michelle has done a fantastic effort?
But the tension doesn't finish with that fantastic Eliminator. Next comes the men's challenge. Great